Oh, bro. Poor Jane. Y'all gonna make me cry. Chill, chill, chill. There was never a choice. Fair. Fair enough. I didn't want to have to do that. Hands of blue. Oh. What is going on, gang? It is your boy Taco. We are back with more Firefly reactions, episode 2. First and foremost, shout out to my patrons. I appreciate and love each and every one of y'all. Shout out to you all on YouTube as well too. I just want to say this: anybody who's checking out the Firefly reactions and is part of that community, I just want y'all to know there's videos on my channel that have 20K views that are doing the same amount of subscribers that I got off of this first episode. Of course, we care about the show and everything the show gets into more, but I'm just saying the support has been crazy. I got me up to 14K subs like that. Like, I know it might look like, it's only 2K views, but maybe I'll show y'all a picture of comparison, like a show like Adolescence that did 20,000 or 24,000 and got like 160 subs. This did exactly that with only 2K. So can you imagine if we get all the Firefly fans here? I mean, we'll be out of here. I would love that, just to have the community of people here supporting and watching and going along on this journey with me. You guys know, just after the first episode, how much I was really enjoying Fireflies, the characters, the depth, the jokes, the way they were tying things in at the end of the episode that they kind of brought up, but they didn't force feed it to you. You had to be paying attention to certain things to catch it. Maul, I loved as a main character. And then we also had Jane, who was like, I believe his name is Jane, who's like his counterpart, but like he hits him sometimes and stuff like that. But there's some little bit of seeds of, if you were to betray me or something like that, like at least I'm gonna give you a fair one. So I'm loving all those dynamics. I forget homie's name. It's not Booker. I think it's Brooke, something like that. I watch a lot of One Piece, so like Brooke is a really common name in that show too. The religious aspects, the diverse communities that they have, subtle hints to characters' backstories and things like that, I really appreciated and loved. And overall, like, I'm just excited to get back into it. I think the cat and the mouse game that they were playing at the end of the episode was amazing too. I've actually skipped over a few things that I'm supposed to watch just to get back to Firefly. So I should just let y'all know, man. I love this show, man. Shout out to the YouTube community. Honestly, all of you. If you commented, if you liked, if you subbed, even if you just watched and you're just here for here to just be with the rest of the community, not even talking to me. If you're just in the comment section talking to other people that are in the community and just having fun, like I appreciate that. I'm happy that I can be like a hub for you guys to come and do that. A new person to join this journey in. And I'm excited to see what we're going to get into. Simon, right? His character and how they did kind of like the red herring thing with him, where you think he's actually evil, but he's not. And then you think he's some super genius, but really it's his sister. So I'm excited to see those things and what all that's going to entail for us. I know the show is short, so I'll probably never get the full fulfillment of everything that I want with Fireflies, but I'm going to really enjoy this ride for what it is. Let's get into episode 2, y'all. You guys told me like that this one that this kind of served as a pilot as well too, which is fine. So maybe we're gonna get some a little bit of context here of like our time in history, where we're at, what happened to Earth, if Earth is even still around. And I was out on a limb last episode because I didn't know exactly what I was getting into, if we had like aliens and things like that, but it seems like it was just a bunch of Earthlings who've spread out. But let's get into it.
We found a new solar system, and hundreds of new Earths were terraformed and colonized.
Oh, okay.
Central planets formed the alliance and decided all the planets had to join under their rule. Many of the independents who had fought and lost drifted to the edges of the system. A gun would help you keep it. A captain's goal was simple: find a crew, find a job, keep flying.
Even just that tells you so much. A ship would bring you work, so people have to go around. You have to communicate with people. You have to talk to people. But you're out here basically in the wild, wild west. So a can, what do you say, protect you, right? Like you got to kind of get your hands dirty as well too if you're going to be out here living. Like if you're not under the Alliance protection, you're going to have to get into some, we call it, you might have to get into some.
That's a bold move. I live on the edge.
Double entendre, because they also deal with the Outer Ring as well. Oh, yeah, f*** up.
The edge.
Not an ideal location.
Shut up! Is an auspicious day. We all know what day it is.
Suspicious.
The end of the scumbag independence, the dawn of a new galaxy. Yeah!
Captain?
Uh-oh.
Just feel the need for another drink.
Oh, no. He's finna get in his face. If anything we learned about him last episode.
So, like, you been, Kippy?
You gonna drink your alliance with me? 6 years today. The alliance sent the brown coats running, pissing their pants. Kind of a brownish color.
He wanted that
It
static.
was on sale.
You didn't toast. You know, I'm thinking you want him independence.
And I'm thinking you weren't burdened with an overabundance of schooling. So why don't we just ignore each other till we go away?
Should have been killed off of every world spinning.
Say that to my face.
I said, and a piss pot. Now what are you gonna do about it?
Pop.
Nothing. I just want you to face me so she could get behind you. Drugs are so cute.
Anything we learned about the captain from the first episode. He wanted that static. But he also said, if you see me coming, it would never be, I would never basically stab you in the back. It would never be from behind. But I guess, in this moment, it's like, it's just a drunk. Like, I don't take him too seriously. Knock him out. Oh. Or I spoke too soon.
Quite a lot of John.
Hey, I didn't fight no war.
Why? Wash? We got some local color happening.
Oh, she whooping ass. There you go, girl.
She ain't even awake.
Go ahead, Jane. Don't want to go that far.
That's just an acre, you fellas, isn't there? This is why we lost, you know.
The reenactment, sir.
Holy shit.
I'm thinking somebody needs to put you down, dog. What do you think?
I'm thinking we'll rise again.
Crater in this little moon.
So, what happened? Was there a terrible brawl?
Oddly enough, there was.
Are you getting my wife into trouble? What? I didn't start it. Breaks her heart. Did we at least make a contact? Ladies and men folk, we have ourselves a job.
Do we, since this episode is like, serves as a pilot as well too, I wonder, do we have Simon and the girl still now, or do we not have them with us? I want to remember everybody's name. Okay, I remember Kaylee. Hoban is Wash. Zoe, Washburn, okay, because she's with Wash. Captain Maul. Captain Malcolm is her name. And Jane. Jane Maul, Zoe, Wash.
River, it's okay. You know who I am.
Simon.
Were you dreaming? Did you dream about the academy? If you can talk about what happened there, the more I know, the faster you'll get better.
Yeah, she's traumatized by it.
If we go home, they'll just send you back to the academy.
Yeah, it keeps y'all on the move.
We're on a ship.
Standard Radion Accelerator Core, class code 03-.
There she go.
Firefly.
Well, that's something. I can't even remember all that. Nothing.
I expect there's someone's face feels differently.
I tell ya, never hit a man with a closed fist, but it is on occasion hilarious.
Any attention?
No offense. Just an honest brawl between folk. Ain't none of us want the alliance on us, Doctor. That's why you're here.
I thought I was here because you needed a medic.
Captain, how's the girl?
Still a little whimsical in the brain pan. Seems calm enough, though.
Shit.
That young man's very brave.
Yeah. He's my hero.
There's not many would do that.
Suppose not.
There's not
For
many
my sister,
take
I
a
would.
chance
I need the bear.
No, you're a good man.
either. Neither of us can pay a tenth of what your crew makes on one of your jobs.
Are you referring to our perfectly legitimate business enterprises?
Not overly fond of the boys, so why risk it?
Well, because it's the right thing to do.
Oh,
He's a good person.
Kaylee! Wuzzies or some such.
Oh, I got heathens aplenty right here.
If I'm your mission, Shepard, best give it up. You're welcome on my boat.
Now, we saw in episode 1 that he did have, he had a cross necklace on him. So I'm assuming some stuff that ties into their, it wasn't an Independence Day. I forget what their day is called. And probably what happened to people and seeing all the catastrophe and stuff like that, that made him give up his religious ways, right? And it was, the shepherd is asking him, like, what do you see? What do you see? But really, we know it's you're trying to find out some stuff as well, too. You want to know what there is to Maul. And Maul's telling him, like, if I'm your mission, just, like, give it up. Everything's allowed here except for God. So I'm interested in seeing what made him give that up, even though I kind of think that what I said might be it. But we'll see if it plays out in these episodes. We have such limited episodes, right? So who knows if we'll get all those answers.
Such lovely hair.
Kaylee.
I'm sure the doctor would agree. Who's Simon? He's much too... do you think it looks better up?
We can experiment. But physical appearance doesn't matter so terribly. You look for compatibility of spirit. Feel that.
And then you try to feel the energy of their credit account. It has a sort of aura.
What did I say about plunging into my shuttle?
That it was manly and impulsive? What the hell's going on in the engine room? Were there monkeys? Some terrifying space monkeys maybe got loose?
I had to rewire the grav thrust.
Hey, it's dangerous in there, and I ain't paying you to get your hair played at. Servicing crew now?
In your lonely, pathetic dreams.
Oh, shit.
What do you want?
Y'all got some history, dude.
There's, we haven't got a location yet. We'll be landing on a skyplex in a bit. Run by a fella called Niska. Niska has a very unlovely rep. He's got work for me, fine. But I'm not sure you'd be safe.
He cares about you.
Gentlemen, I may die of shock.
What?
Have you got time to do my hair?
Out.
What the?
Reynolds is which?
I'm Captain Reynolds. My first mate Zoe. This is Jane.
You have seen Crow. He loves to stand at the door to say boo.
We got word you might have a job for us.
Yes. Yes, an exciting job. Something I need.
A heist?
You have worked the train before?
Maybe a few.
Are you going to ask me what it is I need? You have reputation. How come Reynolds gets it done is the talk.
Well, glad to hear that.
Is people talking? Is gossip? I also have reputation.
He's like, don't double cross me. Holy shit.
Now for you, my reputation is not from gossip.
I'm sure you've heard I'm a bad dude. Like Maul was talking about earlier. I know you heard I'm a bad dude. But listen, that's just my reputation. But let me show you how much of a fact it really is. You don't get this job done, I'll be hanging y'all up.
You do the train job for me, then you are solid. Oh, you do not like I killed this man.
Oh, no, I'm sure he was a very bad person.
My wife's nephew.
Bruh.
Your fault. There is no way out of that. The train job. Come in.
Hell no.
Half money now, Crow give you other half at rendezvous point. Anything goes wrong, then your reputation only gossip. Yes?
Let's get to it. There's our train.
Another 20 minutes. We should be in the foothills in 5. I have a guy hanging from the ceiling.
I got an image of it not being me. Let's do the thing.
You feel me? Ah, shit.
Hi.
Think it's going?
The caper? Mal knows what he's doing.
How long have you known him?
Thank you,
I've been on
Shepard.
the ship 8 months now. I'm not certain I'll ever actually know the captain.
Surprised a respectable companion would sail with this crew.
It's not always this sort of work. They take the jobs they can get, even legitimate ones.
I do feel awfully useless.
You could always pray they make it back safely.
Let's get this job done.
It kind of concerns me.
I mean, they're not protecting the goods. If they were, they wouldn't be letting people past them. I surely do. Makes it more fun.
Oh Lord, live life on the edge.
Being missing. You gonna have your share?
No.
If you die.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
Oh, hey, Doctor.
you really should just call me Simon.
I'll do that then.
What are we doing? Crime.
All right, he doesn't even know.
It's a train heist. See, we fly over the train car, the captain and Zoe sneak in, we lower Jane onto the car, and they bundle up the booty, and we haul them all back up.
We've done this before.
Hell no. But I think it's gonna work.
Holy shit.
Captain ain't around. I'm in charge.
Since when?
And just because Mal says you're medic don't make you part of the crew. You just play it figuring what's wrong with that moon-brain sister of yours till we call for you. Don't, Ma?
Jane. But again, we get to see him like jousting for that position to be in second in command. I love his rough, rugged exterior, right? But I feel like there's actually a lot to Jane, especially because I don't think he's stupid at all. The first episode, he had a lot going on with him as well, too, where he showed that he was pretty cunning as well.
Why would he take on trouble like those two if there weren't no profit in it? Captain's got a move he ain't made yet. You'll see.
Nah, I think you're wrong, Jane.
Time for some thrilling heroics.
Jane got a little evil in him, too. He really does. Or is it just the circumstances of this world that they live in that make you have to think like that? It would be hard to be a good person living out here, right? Open it up.
All hail the great.
New PCs. Found it. I mean, yeah, that train is whistling, right? Already heard it?
15 seconds.
Did he get shot?
Go now!
The sound effects on the punches are insane. They really sound tough. Oh, bro. Poor Jane.
Are they still on the train? Are they gonna be okay?
Yeah. Now you need Simon. Low profile.
Well, Chief, can someone find out what they took?
Handy, keep those people together.
Stole a guy around medicine.
Every ounce.
Fuck. Yeah, they didn't know what they were taking and they didn't want to know. Now, you know, that moral dilemma. So that ties into some of the themes of this episode, right? That moral dilemma. Shepard asked him, and somebody else was, Anira and somebody else were talking about, you know, the captain and, you know, how Jane, how he is morally and his, some like his philosophy and how he thinks about people. And also like his thing that he has going on with God. So now we have this situation where he's going to have to make a decision. And we know what happens if he doesn't deliver, right? Are we going to let these people keep this medication? Is Simon going to end up coming down here to help? Or do we just leave these people without any means of taking care of themselves? So it's going to be a chance for him to show what he's really made out of on the inside. And some of his decision making as well, too.
Medical shipment lifted off a train in the Georgia system en route to Paradiso.
6 crates of Pascaline D. Right. Gonna get you a tidy fortune on the black market.
There is a regiment holding in Paradiso. They were on the train headed to the installation.
Got better things to do?
Wow.
So do we.
Well, we see where his.
Why you got us parked here? This ain't the Costa de rendezvous spot.
It is now.
It's because people are waiting. They're not partial to waiting.
I'm not flying anywhere without my wife.
She'll be okay.
Everybody wins.
Yeah, sit your ass down, Jane.
And we're sitting here with stolen Alliance goods. Won't they be looking for us?
I figured we're good for
Stop. Just keep coming until they get back what you took.
What's going on, River?
How's about you shut that crazy mouth? Is that a fun game?
Jane.
Now, I'm in charge here, and I'm telling you how it works. We don't get the goods to Niska on time, he'll make meat pies out of a lot of us.
I don't want to say Jane's the hothead, but he's the hothead. But he is smart, too. But he wants more pull than he has, and he's got to chill.
If Niska finds out he's being held and may speak as to who hired him, I think we're better off being a little late.
Book with some wise words. Getting his hands a little dirty. Yeah. All these sick people. Hit him in his feels. Hit him in his feels.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Raymond, can you tell us
That's my name.
Did someone on the train get killed?
No. Paid for by a third party?
My uncle. Yeah, it was a wedding gift.
Actually, we're here looking for work.
My uncle said he knew Joey Blogs out here. Said he might have an opening. Thought we'd try our luck.
Haven't seen many folk choose this life, weren't born to it.
How come there's so many sick here?
Affliction of the bone and muscle. Degenerative.
Very. Every planet that's been terraformed for human life has its own little... Turns out the air down underground mixed up with the ore processors.
Make some type of gas.
Hell, I got it. I ain't ever set foot in a mine. They get it regular, but our shipment got stole right off the train you was riding in.
Well, didn't I see an entire regiment of fine young Alliance Federals on the train?
Stop, Captain. Stop it.
Unite all the planets under one rule so that everybody can be interfered with or ignored equally.
Bars.
Alliance ain't much use to us out here on border planets. But those people, they ain't ever gonna see the inside of a jail. You mind telling me when it was you last spoke to Joey Blogs?
Ah, shit.
Never did myself.
Right. Your uncle. Joey had an open.
Any job would do.
Blew the back of his head right off.
Blown.
So, would his job be open?
That's it. We waited long enough.
Stone face.
Sit down.
You can't just leave the captain and Zoe here.
They ain't coming. We can't walk in there and get them, so they're done. Well, it's a chain I go get and beat you with till you understand who's in command.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe we'll come back for those morons. Bendy.
Oh, what?
Got the...
Simon gave him something else.
Did he just go crazy and fall asleep?
Was supposed to kick in a good deal sooner. I hope that's all right.
Yes, okay.
Was right about them not making contact.
It's funny, but there is something there, you know, with Jane.
Someone respectable enough might be able to.
Yeah, he said he didn't want her down here.
The hell?
Don't you dare speak to me. Sheriff, I want this man bound by law at once.
No one's been bound. Not yet.
Did you honestly think you could access my accounts and I wouldn't find you?
Bring him the accounts back up.
So I take it they ain't newlyweds.
Hardly. Malcolm's my indentured man. I imagine we'll have to add another sick
Bit.
Should I contact my ship? Do you need to hold them very much longer?
Looks to me like we're about done here. We had some unrelated trouble. His story had kind of an odor to it.
Yes.
She just had to throw a shot at him.
Come along.
She is beautiful.
That's a hell of a lady. Let's get started with the rest then.
You had it, Sheriff. You did a good job. Mighty fine job. You had them. They're just a little too slippery for you.
She hit me.
She smiled and shit. Poor Jane.
We tried to get him into the infirmary. He's just heavy.
Kept the engine running. We're good to go.
We're not going.
Not what? Not why?
We're bringing the cargo back.
Talking about? What about Niska?
Proud of you, Captain.
He goes. We'll just have to explain to him the job went south when we return the money.
You want to explain? Now's your chance.
Oh, he's there? No. Oh, no. Fuck. No. Why are y'all here?
You're thinking of taking Mr. Niska's money and his property, maybe?
No.
Interestingly, neither.
I don't understand.
Yeah, look, here's what it is. Deal's off. We changed our minds.
He tossed him like he's an idiot.
There is no mind changing.
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong. We just...
And there is no even.
Is that right?
In what? Maul, you better fight, bro. This one got his wife in there. Help her out, Wash. Hit him. There you go, Maul. Jane.
Nice shot.
I was aiming for his head.
To drag him from here. Can leave him just off the street.
Got word of a ship not far out. came looking.
Y'all just stay getting got.
Didn't expect to find you coming back.
Didn't expect to be coming.
Nothing missing.
Call it even.
You were truthful back in town. These are tough times. A man can get a job. He might not look too close at what that job is.
Oh, he understands.
But a man learns all the details of a situation like ours.
It changes his mind. He has a choice to make.
Then he has a choice.
Y'all gonna make me cry. Chill, chill, chill.
I don't believe he does.
Just do what's right. There was no choice. There was never a choice.
These crates back to town. Make yourselves useful.
The writing is fantastic. Are y'all hearing this? There was no choice, or whatever, however you said it.
He gave us in advance. You bring it back to him, tell him the job didn't work out.
Use it to buy a funeral. It doesn't matter where you go or how far you fly. I will hunt you down.
Darn.
Fair. Fair enough. I didn't want to have to do that.
Let's speak for everyone.
Like, don't make me kick you into our propeller thing too.
Can't say you made a lifetime friend.
I'll deal with him.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about you.
The same.
Dude, this show, man.
Perfectly cogent. It's like a child.
I don't know if it's nonsense or some riddles or some prophecy type shit they put in their head.
Sorry to keep you waiting. There's always one crisis.
We're not
sir.
interested.
We're here about a theft. Medicine.
We didn't fly 86 million miles to track down a box of Band-Aids, Colonel.
We're looking for a girl.
Oh, shit.
This girl.
Here's a blue. Oh. And they're in twos. The doctors is what she's talking about. Hands of blue and this show, dude. They always have a way of tying things in. The overall theme and message of the episode, right? Which was morality and decisions. We have shadows of Jane's decisions and how he doesn't fit the role of being the captain, even though he's hungry for it. We have people speaking about the captain's decisions as far as Jane, in Inra, I believe her name is, Book being inquisitive about the captain. Inquisitive, look at me, inquisitive. And somebody else was speaking about the captain's, like, his ideology or his philosophy, whichever one. As the episode goes on and we see he has that moment where he has to make a decision, right? After he's already been deboed, if y'all seen Friday, deboed, we call that intimidated by the guy who had, I believe it was like a Russian accent, to make a choice. Well, he said there was never really a choice, which is such a fucking bar. To either help, these people, or to go off on their mission. And I love that he made sure that, let's do it. And you get him and the sheriff speaking to each other in a way that lets you know he understands, a man might take a job and do this type of stuff. But then he has a choice to make. Like I said again, I'm saying it again and again, but him saying there was never a choice, he knew what he had to do in that moment was so sick. I love that they gave the Crook or Croc, whatever his name was, they gave him some heavy hitting dialogue. They let him have his monologue. They let him stand up and broad his shoulders out just to get kicked into a jail. And the next dude come in like, no, I got it. Like, we good. Like, whatever. It's not called Independence Day. I'm sorry. It was at the beginning of the episode. Whatever that day is, it buzzed the captain so much, obviously from whatever he's been through, that any chance he gets to go out and find people to confront on that day, he's about the shits. He's with it. He wants to. We call it being on some rah-rah shit. He's on some rah-rah shit. Like he's seeking that out. Like he's seeking that out, hunting that out, trying to find people that he can have that with. Kaylee didn't have such a big role in this episode, but I love her, all her moments. Just her smiling is makes me happy. Simon as well too. I like his quick decision making, coming down to decisions. What's your role to play, right? His decision making in putting Jane down, I think was a wise one as well too. And then I love the little dynamic, even though it's not really spoken about so much. Wash and Zoe any altercation that they have amongst, like, with the crew and other people going on, those two are always going to ride or die for, the whole crew ride or dies for each other, but they're married. So, you know, there's an added element of, yo, that's my wife. Like, no matter what anybody else says, Wash can trump it with, that is my wife. I'm not going nowhere without my wife. That also leaves potential for them to do, like, if you lose one of them or you can't find one of them, all the emotions and feelings you can get into with that is, you know, Simon was talking about his sister speaking in riddles and stuff like that, but not riddles, but talking like a child. Really, what she's doing is speaking in riddles because her mind's been destroyed and they're trying to put it back together. She's trying to put it back together. I like that of two with the blue hands and shit. It comes up to these guys, which I believe are probably like some type of scientists or something like that. Probably the people that were holding her captive. Dude, I really fucking love this show. I appreciate you all that are watching on YouTube. Shout out to my Patreons. I'm gonna this is gonna be one of the shows that I'm gonna be strictly putting out on, well, not strictly putting on YouTube. I'm only gonna be putting out 2 shows on YouTube now. This is gonna be one of them that I'm gonna keep going forward with. So if you're liking these, man, please like, please comment, please sub. The algorithm is not blessing me. It's not like I said, the first video is probably just 2K views. And I see a lot of people doing crazy numbers, but the amount of people subbing and commenting is off the charts. So if you did like this episode, please like, sub. If you're in some groups or communities that are on Facebook or Instagram, whatever, Reddit, whatever, I give you free permission to share this out there. Share this with everybody. I would love to have more of the community here. And again, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I think the show is great. It's sad that I'm not going to be able to watch 20 seasons of that. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you.